Hello everyone, my name is Pixelriffs, and for my next set of one-chunk tutorials, I decided to design builds themed around different biomes, starting right here, right now with this one-chunk desert house. This is the perfect first build for a desert town project, with a few decorative touches to the interior and a stylish custom tree outside, and of course it all fits within a single chunk of 16 by 16 blocks. Let's get into it. We're going to start here with the doorway, marking out two V shapes like this using smooth sandstone. Frame a doorway using regular sandstone, joined at the top with a stair, and then follow this pattern for the pillars around the outside. Smooth sandstone, regular, chiseled, then smooth sandstone. You'll notice we repeat this pillar pattern a few times in this build. Now we'll outline the rest of the house in sections, starting with 3 sandstone and a smooth block, turning right for another 3 sandstone and a smooth, then 2 more sandstone and a smooth. Around the next side we'll repeat that pattern, 3 sandstone, 1 smooth, then 2 sandstone and 1 smooth, to take us to the back wall of the house. The back wall starts with 2 and a smooth, then a row of 6 sandstone before the next smooth block, then 2 and a smooth again. Around the corner we'll build a 2, a 3 and a 3 to complete this last wall. Using the pillar pattern from the front of the house, build the same pillar on each smooth sandstone block you just placed, regular, chisel, smooth. This will split most of the walls into sections 2 or 3 blocks wide. Using regular sandstone, we're going to frame out a central window in every 3 block wide section, and just fill every 2 wide section with a flat wall. Do this for each wall in the build, and when you reach the 6 wide section in the back wall, split that into 2 separate windows like this. Complete the remaining walls as before. Now we'll start adding details to the entrance, first a jungle door, and then 2 white glazed terracotta on either side with the sun pattern facing inwards, and some yellow wool in the middle. Add a trapdoor to the lower yellow wool block, jungle logs on either side of the front pillars, and birch fences to the tops of the outer pillars. Coming around to the inside of the house, place inverted stairs on the back of each pillar here, and add jungle logs on top to connect to the fences. Detail the front of the pillars with buttons, then bring stairs up and inwards so you can have them meet in the middle with a smooth sandstone block here. On the back wall, add smooth sandstone to the tops of these pattern pillars, then add a sandstone block either side and bring inverted stairs inwards to meet in the middle like this. Add a stair to the inside of these 2 sandstone blocks as well. We're going to line the top of this wall 1 block back with some patterns made of white glazed terracotta, yellow wool, and light blue wool. Above each 3 wide section, we'll build the same sun pattern facing into a yellow wool block. Above the pattern pillars, we'll place some light blue wool, and above the 2 wide sections, we'll just have the terracotta blocks connecting to make the sun pattern. When you reach the back wall, just have it end behind the sandstone stair here, and continue again on the opposite side. Terracotta blocks usually take some trial and error to place correctly, and you can place them however you want really, but I prefer to keep a consistent pattern. Use some more white glazed terracotta to create a border around the inside of the room here, alternating which way it faces so that the sun pattern connects. Line the inside of that with light blue concrete, then fill in the rest with sandstone, leaving a gap here for a light blue shulker box if you like. Fill in the windows with a jungle fence and 2 trapdoors, one at the top of the frame and one attached to the outside wall. This gives a more open air feel than glass, which suits the warm biome better. Around the top of the wall we'll add stairs in front of each terracotta block, a birch fence in front of each yellow wool block, and smooth sandstone in front of the blue wool and on the corners. Position the stairs so that only the blue and white section of the terracotta shows through from the side, and you'll end up with a neat pattern around the outside of your build. Keep hold of those birch fences so you can build 4 fences up from the jungle logs at the front of the build and top it off with a sandstone block. Connect these 2 blocks with an inverted stair in the middle and stairs facing inwards from either side. Now from here, go around the edge of the build with sandstone slabs, placing them on top of the fences and stairs we placed a few moments ago. Build up 1 more slab on the back wall here, and add sandstone blocks on top of the inverted stairs. Place smooth sandstone on the jungle logs and the blue wool over here, then fill in between these with slabs, adding another row near the front. Now fill in the rest of this open area half a block down, placing slabs along the inside edge of the woolen terracotta blocks to create the ceiling for the room below and the floor for the upstairs area. Add pillars on top of the smooth sandstone here using 1 regular and 2 smooth sandstone plus a jungle log on top. Now we'll add 3 light blue wool blocks to the inside corner of each pillar, which will eventually look as though these are open archways with curtains hanging down. We'll also put some wool at the back here, then frame out a large arched window using inverted stairs on either side, the pillar pattern we used earlier, then bringing the archway inward with some more stairs and smooth sandstone, connecting it towards the top. Keeping hold of those stairs, add them one block below the jungle logs on these pillars, then we'll outline the walls for this next floor using sandstone blocks to cover up all the exposed wool and terracotta. On the front wall, we'll create 3 windows side by side, then around the corner we'll build a 2-wide window with some stairs either side to add a simple detail. A single window will suffice for the back wall on this side, and we'll do the same on the other side of the archway, then fill in the last wall except for a window space in the centre. Each of these can be decorated with the same elements as the downstairs windows, a jungle fence and 2 trapdoors. While we're in the mood to detail, adding buttons to the front entrance here will make it look like the fence posts go through the sandstone. Now we'll take sandstone slabs and go around the top of the upstairs wall, adding them on either side of the windows. You might even want to swap them in for the trapdoors we placed above this large window. Continue adding these to the rest of the build, then once that's done we'll add some detail to this outdoor space at the front of the build. Digging a small pit here for a water pool, we can line some of it with grass blocks which we'll convert to path blocks using a shovel. Fill in the pit with water and then add sugarcane around the outside, topping it with string if you don't want it to grow any higher. A jungle log can go in this corner, and a couple of storage chests and a crafting table could make this feel like more of a trading post. If you're building in a desert there will be plenty of dead bushes around, but they make some nice decoration if you place them more deliberately. To make it feel more alive, throw in some leaves. A useful tip here is that birch leaves don't change colour in a different biome, so they'll be a good choice if you don't like the brownish green colour other leaves get in the desert. Let's return to the roof, lining the top of the upstairs wall with alternating light blue and yellow wool. Connect it to the blue wool curtains by the archway, and then grab some sandstone slabs and top off the wool blocks at the front of the build. Connect the spaces between them, and then add a jungle fence in the middle with a slab on top. Continue placing slabs around the top half of the wool blocks we just placed, lining the roof of the house, and then add them on top of the wool blocks as well. Step the slabs down here into the main roof, which we can build on the bottom half of the wool blocks so the colour is visible from above, and to limit the amount of space for mobs to spawn on the roof. By now your house should be looking pretty great, but there are still a few important details to add. On the ground floor we'll add some bookshelves in the corner opposite the door, then begin a staircase made of slabs for access to the upstairs floor. It might look good to keep a couple of these connected to the wall for the sake of realism. We're going to section off a small area of the upstairs for a bedroom, with more light blue wool to imitate open curtains. Building an archway will help define the interior structure of the build, and the bedroom furniture can be pretty standard: a bed, a couple of bookshelves, maybe some chests and a potted plant or 2. Downstairs we'll create a couple of corner tables using oak stairs, decorated with potted plants or cacti. Some larger plants using leaf blocks can be added near the entrance and make a neat way of concealing interior lighting. Back down here we'll add some acacia slabs and carpets to make a cushioned seating area with a low table. Some more storage, a plant and maybe a guardrail can be added upstairs. Our final details are a palm tree made of jungle logs connecting the logs at the corner so it looks like they're attached, and 9 blocks of glazed green terracotta, which makes an unconventional replacement for leaf blocks and is sure to stand out. Last of all, it might look good to add fences as curtain rails on the inside so it looks like the curtains can be drawn at night. Thanks for watching this one chunk tutorial, which was made possible with the support of my wonderful community of patrons. You can head to patreon.com/pixelriffs to donate and get rewards, including membership to my patrons only Minecraft server. A structure file for this build can be downloaded from the links in the description, along with all the other builds in this series so far. Before you go, don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss future tutorials. My name has been Pixelriffs, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.